Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome to the Motivational Qa Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up podcast. Today, I'm joined by none other but the young legend, young phenom, young god, better known to me as Chuck, Lil Bruh.
Gotta be 10 plus though.
You know what I mean?
Gotta be 10 plus.
It gotta be respect. You know, we come from the same cloth, we come from similar backgrounds. Shout out to my cousin Lava / partner, 1520. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get to call him Chuck. You know what I mean? You gotta have that 10 plus, like he said. But listen, introduce yourself, look, man. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Man, King Brazie, that's Braize, King of Corruption, Mr. Unapologetically Black. You know what I'm saying? I speak for the people, as y'all can see. I'm for my people, you know what I'm saying? For the people, for the community, black women especially, the most, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna get into that.
Right. You feel me? But, you know, Mr. Corruption himself.
I mean, I really want to introduce you to the people. I want you to, you know what I mean? Because we're going to get into the cabinet. I want to give them a little background on you. You get what I'm saying? Because I knew you 15 years and I knew you rap your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like from damn near like the day I met you. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, King Brazie was a part of Fam Entertainment. My brother Max, AKA Rara, you know what I mean, my partner in Fam Entertainment. It was a pleasure to have, you know, I met Chuck at a very young age, you know what I'm saying? Right. And he was spitting that crack back then. So
crazier now.
Exactly. This is, and I'm talking 2003, 2004. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's 15 years ago. And we here right now doing an interview on my brother. You know what I'm saying? Right. So give it to me. Like, how many projects have you putting out in that time zone?
So from that time, we might say 03. So I put out, you got Welcome to Murderville, which is 05. You got I Live That Jungle Life and In the Land of Corruption, the first one in 2011. 2012, you got...
What about Walking the Jungle Life?
No, you got the Welcome to the Jungle, 2008.
So
you got Welcome to Murderville. Facts. Welcome to Murderville, 05. Welcome to the Jungle, that was 08. Then I had the two, I Live That Jungle Life and In the Land of Corruption. That's 2011. 2012, we got Saturday Playlist EP. Then I had In the Land of Corruption 2 after that.
Okay.
I had Krown after that. No, I had Courtesy of Quitman. Then In the Land of Corruption 2. Then Krown. Then In the Land of Corruption 3. So
how many
I'm up like 9.
Ooh, you almost got 10 LPs out.
Right.
That's heavy.
The 10th one is coming out this year.
So is it do you drop every so often, or like, you know, not so often, like is it like I drop every 2 years, I drop every year?
Nah, I basically, whenever I'm in the mood, I'm putting things together, it just comes. Like, I have a situation where it's like, from the first mixtape was 05, the second one was 08. That was a 3-year difference.
Right.
3 more years went past to 2011, but then 2011 I dropped 2 tapes.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So whenever you feeling like it?
Yeah, whenever it's coming to me, then that's how it's happening. Like this year, I dropped In the Land of Corruption 3, April 3rd.
Okay.
And I got Inspire Yourself coming before the year closes out.
Okay. So you said, what was the name of the one that you just dropped?
In the Land of Corruption Part 3.
In the Land of Corruption Part 3.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The 3rd installment to the greatest mixtape series ever.
Okay, now give me the significance, because you did a series of right. In the Land of Corruption.
So basically, corruption for me, that's a part of my company. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like my as far as the music part.
And my bad. What's the name of the company?
So the name of the company is called Krown Movement.
Okay.
The music part is called the Corruption Crew.
Okay.
But as far as even in the Krown is an acronym. You know what I'm saying? It starts with a K.
Okay.
It stands for Corruption Runs Our World Now.
Okay.
So, and that's corruption. So what corruption is when you take any situation and make it your own. You own it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So as far as music go, I can take a beat from another artist or something like that, and once I rap on it, you believe that it's mine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you corrupt it. And
so pretty much similar to Jack and Beats.
Basically.
Okay.
You know okay. So I take them and I make them mine.
You take them and make them mine. Okay. All right. Because you know, I want to know what kind of beats. Okay. So what would be your favorite one?
Of all of the tapes or all the songs?
Let's go with tapes for now. We're gonna get into songs.
Alright,
Give me
tape.
the favorite. Give me the favorites. Give me, because you have 9 LPs. Which one was the one that actually done it for you? That, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this is the project that speaks for me. Like if
Courtesy Quitman.
Courtesy of
Hands down.
that represents you.
Courtesy
And what
of
year is that?
That is crazy because I don't know it off back like that, but that's 2013.
Okay.
The only reason why I say that's crazy like that because I had twin boys, I had twin sons,
Okay.
and my sons were born September 30th, 2013.
Okay.
Now, the project came out at October 1st, 2013.
Okay.
Literally the day after. I was in the hospital with my boys, my twin boys, looking at my boys. And I had to sit them down. Daddy'll be back for y'all tomorrow. I gotta get home, make sure this tape dropped by 12.
Woo! That's sacrifice.
Right.
That's sacrifice. You in the hospital, put the boys down and go drop your album.
Go drop the tape. So anytime their birthdays come up, it's like 3 significants. Because I got both my boys and then I got that tape.
Yes,
So it's like
the anniversary.
Right.
Pretty much it's like you made it your birthday too.
Absolutely. And I actually got the whole.
You're a thief because you stole from them.
Mm-hmm. They got that.
And made it about you.
Let me get that. It's my birthday too. You know what I'm saying?
But I respect that.
Word.
I respect
the
that.
very next day though. So I just actually just celebrated their 5th birthday and we just celebrated 5 years of In Atlantic Corruption. So if you actually go to my website, kingbrazie.com.
Okay.
The very last post up there, the most recent post is the 5 years of
anniversary.
Courtesy Quitman. So when you open that post, it has the whole entire mixtape there, and it has all the videos that were attached to the songs that were on that mixtape.
Okay.
All in one post. So.
Okay. And now I respect that right there. Now let's get into the trilogy.
Right.
Of the King of Corruption.
Right. So the In Atlantic Corruption.
In Atlantic
trilogy,
Corruption. My bad. I stand corrected.
I think part 2 might have been my favorite of the 3. Even though the third one, the last one, the one that I just put out right now, is crazy.
Okay, why would the second one be the best?
I was going through a lot then, and it was like I had some pieces up there. Then the beats that I decided to use, like I got a lot of Nas beats on there.
Whoa. Let's be clear, because I want to make sure that I'm understanding and going and taking it in. What you said, so you in Atlantic Corruption
Part 2,
right? You jack beats,
absolutely.
pretty much,
right?
And you went over there you went to fuck with Willie Esco?
Absolutely.
No, I mean listen. One thing about you, your talent is fucking impeccable. I co-sign. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I haven't heard In Corruption 2.
Right.
And I need to hear.
I got it. So
because you went over there and messed with Nasir Jones.
Check it.
The legend.
My favorite song of myself that I ever wrote, right?
Give it to me. Which one?
I would feel like
because that was my next question.
Right. So which is basically like my best song to me to date.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's a song called Hostage.
Okay,
And on Hostage I used the one mic instrument.
Well, I said it. Woo, 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 woo. You touch one mic?
Absolutely.
Now you know that's disrespectful. First and
foremost.
It ain't. I mean, hold on. I gotta be the judge of that, and the people gotta be the judge of that.
Absolutely. I'm for that.
Woo, you touch one mic?
Yo, listen to me. So the phase of what I was going through at that time, when I did that beat, I was actually fasting for Ramadan.
Okay.
So I was in like one of my most vulnerable states, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with all my emotions, my feelings. I blocked off the whole world because I'm fasting and I get to writing and stuff. The song was so amazing to me that when I was done with the first verse and I heard it to myself out loud, I cried.
Ooh,
so I'm like, yo, I got him. Like I beat my idol. I got him.
He used a disrespectful word, and I love the young man, but he's Esco.
I beat him.
One mic.
I beat him.
Cause I'm thinking of the beat. Doom, doom, doom. But all I get is one. You know what I mean? So and you said in Atlantic Corruption, you take it and make it yours.
Make it mine.
So you telling me after hearing in Atlantic Corruption, the next time I hear a beat, I'm no longer going to hear Nasir Jones,
not
which is AKA Willie Esco, Nas. I'm going to hear King Brazie.
You're going to hear Braize.
That's what I like to hear. That's how you do that. When you touch somebody's beat, And I ain't even talking just the classic. When you touch someone beat in general, you better make sure you take it and make it yours. If not, leave it alone. You understand what I'm saying? Now go on. Speak on. So you called it hostage.
Yes, it's called hostage.
And you took Nas one mic. That's deep.
But the way how the story in the song is, like how I blended it, is like
it's
ridiculous. So I speak from 3 different point of views. You know what I'm saying? I live like through other people. You know what I'm saying? So on the first verse, I'm basically living through a young kid who's like, you know what I'm saying? He out here, he's struggling, he's trying to make a way. He broke, he's trying to figure out any way he could do anything. So he trying to resort to violence type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's not that type of person. He don't live that type of life. So it's like he ain't even got a real gun. Like it ain't even a real gun. He's just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make some money, shake something real fast, and now he end up in a fucking situation where he's holding the whole goddamn store hostage, but he's not trying to. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, situation turns to something.
And then I got the second verse would be like about a young girl who's like, she's in a abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no matter how hard she try to escape, or no matter how much she know that it's wrong, she's trapped in it on her own. So she become a hostage to her own situation.
Oh, okay. So it's deep.
Definitely,
it's deep. I need to hear that. Listen, people, make sure y'all go check out King Brazie. What can they? YouTube?
Yeah, but I got my own app, so you know what I'm saying. You can download the app, King Brazie. It's Braize. So you can go to the website kingbrazie.com.
Because I need everyone to go check out Hostage, because I want to hear your thoughts.
In Atlanta Corruption too.
In Atlanta Corruption too. Go check that out.
The site is real easy, so it's easy to navigate. So if you go to the site, you can just basically click the tabs, you know what I'm saying, the pages. Go to the mixtape page, scroll down, in Atlanta Corruption 2. Hostage is number 12. Actually, that's actually a fun fact that a lot of people don't know. Every mixtape that I have, no matter what the project is, if it's more than 12 songs, the song that I believe is the best song will always be number 12.
Okay, what's your infatuation with number 12?
That was my number, like, since I was a kid. I actually started my music career, like, professionally at the age of 12.
Okay.
I had accident, you feel me, whereas though I got screws on my hip, so I wasn't able to play like professional sports and none of that because of the screw situation. That happened when I was 12.
Okay.
And I learned, like, basically, like, I looked at it as a way of God saying, listen, I know you like these things, you like playing basketball, football, stuff like that. That's nice, that's cute. But I gave you a God-given talent with these words. Use it. And I was ignoring this shit, and at 12, he sat my ass down. You know what, come here.
I got you. And you gotta listen to God.
You can't do nothing but rap. And it's
you gotta listen to the sound.
And all that came at 12, but when I was playing basketball and when I was playing football, quarterback, point guard, my jersey numbers on each was number 12. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. It's odd, right? But Jim Kelly, you know what I'm saying? My quarterback, number 12. So it's like,
it makes sense.
12 always been my number. That's my lucky number.
Okay. So, all right, now, I want to go a little deeper because, you know, I know you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how long have you been doing music? Like, I know you know, of doing music for 15 years because you're still doing music now. It's 2018. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We were doing music together in 2003.
Right.
So that's 15 years that I know about right there. Right. So how long, so I guess I'm assuming 12 when you started. And you...
So I started professionally 12. So basically actually being in actual studios, stuff like that. Right. But I started rapping when I was 3. Okay. And basically, like, the transition between 3 to 12, it was like when I started rapping.
Playing, and you writing it down, put a pen in the pad.
I hit a little beat on the table, I rap. And then it went from hitting the beat on the table to rap to somebody beatboxing and I rap to me having a Panasonic radio and I'm recording myself rap to me having 2 Panasonic radios, one have a beat and I'm recording myself rap. Gotcha. To me having a karaoke machine that I got the beat playing and I'm rapping and like putting things together.
So you really went through the phases of it.
All the phases.
And I get it, I understand. Okay.
It creates like a different type of monster when you've been through those things. Like I go to the studio with guys who just started and like they show up to the studio unprepared. They spend 4 or 5 hours in the studio basically writing a song and then recording the song. Whereas though I can show up to the studio with 4 or 5 hours and do 2 albums basically because
you already got your material.
Used to having it off cat having it before you get to the studio because I come from the tape era, so it's like
do you write or
up.
you off the type?
Yeah, I write.
Okay. Because you know everybody these days, I don't write. I know, you know what I mean?
No.
I come straight off the top of the dome.
I'll be the first to tell you I write.
Okay.
And my pen is ridiculous. So
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely know.
I hold that to the highest honor. I write. I'm a writer.
So I want to hear about the situation. The Super Bowl.
Oh,
where y'all had the cipher. Because at this point in time, I want to say this is 2003, late 2003, early 2004, because at this time I'm locked up. But I always heard about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? The cipher that, you know what I'm saying, that went crazy. Shout out to the fam. Buddha, that was her name. Buddha, you remember the chick?
Yeah.
Buddha, not the chick, but you know what I mean? The girl of the crew, of the fam.
Right.
Buddha.
So,
I mean, hold on, my man. Let me give the family proper love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Brazie. What was you going about back then?
That was Chuck D.
Chuck D. Shout out to my little brother Chuck D. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You gotta have 10 plus years to call him that.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Don't get punched in your face. I knock your teeth out. Shout out to my brother Max, aka Rara, which was my partner. Shout out to my cousin Lava, which was my partner. CEOs of Fam Entertainment. And you know, we did something that was awesome back then. And we came together, and you had to be a real spitter. You had to really have that shit. You had to have that it. You get what I'm saying? And Chuck D, back then, what he was called, he had it and still got it even better now. You get what I'm saying? But let me finish giving a proper shout out to, you know, everybody that was part of the fam back then that, you know, make it possible for us to sit here now, you know what I mean? 15 years later and be doing, you know, me interviewing you, me doing this because it all started from Fam Entertainment. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Jay Leno and Blake. Shout out to Buddha. Absolutely. You know, Up City. Shout out to them guys. Shout out to Sonny.
Yeah.
Am I missing anybody? Sudan, shout out to Sudan. Sudan was a part of the fam.
That's still a part of my fam. Like my music get mixed, mastered through Sue.
Yes.
I got my own studio. I record, hit Sue. Yo, you got something coming in the email.
Shout out to Young Fam, Mo and Ant. And I just wrapped up the fam. You heard? Now let's go a little deep. Not a little deep. I want to know about the cipher because I heard about it. But I didn't, you know, I wasn't there for it.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? So boom, one person that we shout out to Bilal too.
Yes, Brother B, the negotiator. You heard?
So shout out to Bilal. So Bilal and I think Rara, it was like their idea. It's like, yo, listen, we're gonna do our own halftime show here. You know what I'm saying? When halftime come on.
So hold on. Halftime show to what?
To the Super Bowl. I can't even remember who was playing. It was just,
I mean, if I'm mistaken, I think it's the Super Bowl where the titty get popped out by Janet. Janet popped the titty out. Janet and Justin. So this halftime show, because if I'm not mistaken, I heard you guys y'all missed that part.
Facts. So look.
Okay.
So the halftime come on. The second it go on, we turn the TV off.
Okay.
They turn on some beats, and it basically got to go in a circle. You got Sonny right here, me, Blake, Lava, and then Leno. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
and the circle was going crazy. And
who set it off? Oh, you don't remember?
I can't remember that.
Okay.
But what I know is, around that time, it was like, yo, you can have bars, and your bars can be crazy, but you like really consider one of the GOATs, and you never run out of bars.
Ooh.
So it ended up being like it was going, and it was like people getting dropped off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's going, but it ended up being me and Live still going back and forth.
And shout out to my cousin Live today. He still is my favorite rapper. You get what I'm saying? Well, Jay-Z, my favorite rapper, but my favorite, I don't want to say local.
You gotta say unsigned.
Unsigned, yes.
You can't say local,
my
local
favorite
means here.
Right. My favorite, because he's definitely not local.
Facts.
My favorite unsigned artist, you know what I'm saying, to date. You know what I mean? I love you, cousin. Let's go, give it to me. I'm finished giving it to me.
Me and him, we going crazy.
So this is a cipher. So this is, this is the Wake Up Motivational Qa podcast. And we talking about the Fam Entertainment cipher.
Facts.
During halftime at the Super Bowl. I'm not sure of the year.
2004.
But it got to be 2004. Correct. Okay, go.
So it's getting so crazy that somebody was like, yo, we ain't even watching the game. And they just like hit the button, and it was fourth quarter, and it was late in the fourth quarter. So it never was like me or Live got dropped off. It was just like,
we gotta get back to the game.
We gotta get back to the game.
It's Super Bowl night. That's what we're here for.
And the next day, the news, all the shit like that, talking about the Janet Jackson titty thing. None of us saw it.
None of it that night.
Like, yo, you know what's crazy? Till this day, I never saw it. I gotta fuck around, like, go on YouTube or something.
I got you.
To this day, I never saw it. Like, but that was
because it was unimportant.
Yo,
y'all was popping titties out with them bars that y'all was spitting.
We was going crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
We was going crazy.
And Chuck, it's a pleasure to have you. You get what I'm saying? Like on the podcast, it's a pleasure to be speaking with you, and you know what I mean, because I knew you worked, I knew you grind. Like right now, we in the wee hours, it's 2 in the morning, and we recording. You said, bro, like you know what I mean, pull up on me. I said, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm here, and we doing this. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure. I appreciate you. I thank you for that.
I appreciate you. I'm happy you had me on.
It's a pleasure. Listen, man, we got history.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So this is deeper than podcasts, deeper than rap, deeper than, you know what I mean. We were friends first. You know what I mean? Before all the business and everything else, turned into everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like we from the same hood, and I want to go into that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're a little younger than me. I probably got you by like 5-6 years, if I'm not mistaken. We ain't gonna put our ages out there. I don't mind. I'm 35. I'm not sure how old you are.
Right.
But so you came to the hood. You was like a young man, like you was like a teen.
Yeah.
How old was you when you moved to the hood, to the townhouses?
I was
to 730, to the 30.
The 30s. I was 14 when I moved there.
Okay. So and you came from
Hines, Bruce, Quitman, Astor.
Okay, so you came from across town, like the South Side.
South Side.
You know what I'm saying? As I would call it, war zone, pretty much.
The Devil's Playground.
Yeah, the Devil's Playground, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? How was that?
Like
the transition coming from the South Side, moving to the North Side, because we North guys. You know what I mean? We known for one thing. I mean, we known for all things. You know what I mean? Because in every part of life, everybody have that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But South Side is, you know what I mean? You being a young man, like in that 14. You still grown, but at 14, coming from South Side, you done some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At 14 in the towns, I had done some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was more on the money side. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, South Side was more like hammer time, drum roll. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, your rites of passage was still in the car or shooting something. You get what I'm saying? It was war zone shit type shit. Like, you feel me? You had to be off that shit. But when I moved to the North Side, it was like a lot of get money shit. Like, the most get money motherfuckers I ever met, period, came from the North Side.
Got you. Okay, because we are get money niggas. Shout out to my North niggas, you heard?
So I basically was able to get like a balance somewhat. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew the street shit. I knew the wild shit, you know what I'm saying? Hitters. Like, I know hitters. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. But as far as on the North Side, it's like, yo, get this money, this money, that. And it's like, yo, it's crazy. Like, it was a huge transition with different things in the North Side. Like, yo, it's some funny shit, right? I never ran past nobody. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z has always been my favorite rapper while I was living on the South Side.
He always been my favorite rapper.
It changed when I moved to North.
Who it became? Tupac?
It became Nas.
Okay.
It went from Hove to Nas. Yo, it's so crazy.
That's disrespecting and slapping the face, because I am a diehard Hove fan.
Look,
I fuck with Esto. Hold on, let me clear this up real quick. I fuck with Willie Esto. I fuck with Nas. That's my guy as well. But Jay is my dude.
Listen to me.
So go.
The year before I moved to the 30, got into a fight with a kid at school for playing Ether. Ooh. All my brothers knew that I was diehard Jay-Z.
So that's some switch sides?
The wordplay with Nas was so ridiculous that even though I used to get mad when people played Ether, I knew all the words to it. And I had the Stillmatic album, but that was the only album that wasn't with my albums. I used to keep that one in my pillowcase. Because me and my brother shared rooms. I did not want him to know that I had that album.
I got you.
Right.
Okay.
So I used to have the Stillmatic in my pillowcase. You know what I'm saying? I just rocked that that rewind, man. That fucking one mic, all of that shit was ridiculous. So it's like I had to have that tuck. Like, I needed that, but. As far as the war, I was always riding with Jay. Like, I would recite like Super Ugly and all them joints that put emphasis on, like, he went crazy, he got wild. And then the one thing that made me the maddest when people took Nas' word and ran with it with the Eminem murdered you on your own shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
It depends on the perspective.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you say that because I actually had Jay-Z verse written on my back.
Right, and it's like I lived what Jay-Z talking about.
Right.
I ain't live that shit. Eminem was talking about shit sound like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me.
Right, yeah, I agree.
Hov was like I had to hustle my back to the wall, action knuckles, pocket
filled
filled
with a lot of rent, not a cent, got a vent, lot of innocent lives, tossed on the project bench. What you hollering? Got a pay
by the
bring
bodega, I ain't under my shirt full of
Braize,
Braize.
do-rag, wrapping my
That
waves
was
up, pockets full
my
of hope.
life.
Do not step to me awkward. I box lefty often. My pops left me an orphan. My mama in the room could not stress to me I wasn't grown. Especially on nights I brought something home to quiet the stomach rumblings. My demeanor, 30 years, my senior, my childhood didn't
need much.
Only raising green up. Raising my fingers to critics, raising my head to the sky big. I did it more time before I died, nigga. No lie, just know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road and went straight, nigga.
Hey, yo.
Yo, I have that scripture on my back. Facts.
And people try to tell me like, oh, Eminem did this and that. Like, nah, I feel like because of Ether, people feel that way.